Happy Monday, Facebook. It's Mark Homan from Paul's Photo, the lab at Paul's Photo and the Credit Photo Academy. And do we have a fun science experiment for you for our day 179 of the Be Creative series. I know you guys have loved these in the past, so we're doing the famous photo. Come on and take a look at this, of milk drops. Awesome. This picture was first made famous by the great Professor William Edgerton from MIT. And it's a little bit challenging photo to make, but a little bit of tips. You can do it very easily. Now, is anybody out there? Does anybody have any questions for us? Does anybody have any comments, emojis, any inspiration? Are you loving this? Come on, guys, get in there. Cheryl is answering the questions. If you've got questions, I'll be glad to answer them for you. I know the first question you're going to ask is, Mark, why'd you wear this t-shirt? One of my favorite t-shirts, my Tusker Beer t-shirt. And I know you can get Tusker beer at Bevmo, but there's no better Tusker than when we're going to be drinking Tusker next July in Kenya together. So put that on your calendars. We're going to see the gorillas, we're going to see the animals, we're going to see the lions, the giraffes. Get on the list. We're going to go to Kenya in July of next year. That's why I wore my shirt today. So let's talk about the setup. We're dropping milk into a saucer. Now it's not ordinary milk. What do you need? I've got whole milk and heavy whipping cream. Why? Because I want the extra viscosity. I want the thickness. Can you do this with water? Yes. Can you do it with non-fat milk? Yes. But the thickness of the liquid is different. If you did it with motor oil, you could do that. You could do it with vegetable oil. You can do it with all kinds of different liquids. And basically it's the same setup, but it's just going to look and feel a little bit differently. So I've got a bag of the heavy whipping cream with a very small hole, just a pin prick in it to let it drip out. Now I have to thank my buddy Paul Van Allen for Nikon for teaching me this. I've been doing this picture for years, but doing it with an eyedropper, it was a real pain in the neck. So what do we got to do? We've got to suspend that about 2 feet up. I'm using light stands with a yardstick. If you have a ladder, a chair, whatever, suspend your Ziploc bag with your milk to drip. I'm dripping into a saucer. Now I've got 2 saucers in a baking pan. Why? I don't want to make a giant mess. So kids, be sure you ask your mom if this is okay before you do it at home. And you're going to make a mess, clean up your mess when you're done. Don't leave it for mom and dad to clean up. So, dripping in, boom, you see the crown and the milk falling up. It's awesome. The secret to this, and what Edgerton found out, is you need to stop the action with a speed light, with a strobe light. So I have my Nikon SB5000 over here on a cord. You cannot do this with wireless flash. With wireless flash, the response is too slow. You cannot do it by pushing the button. You'll jiggle. You cannot do it with a wireless remote control. I have a wired remote control to do this. So the flash is on a cord, so the light is coming from 90 degrees off angle. I have a Lighter Pro with a blue light on it just to give me a little bit of blue accent. Nikon 105mm lens at about half-life size. Manual exposure 1/25 at f/16, ISO 400. Manual focus, manual exposure. Do we have any questions, Cheryl? Is there a question there?
Peggy's getting flashbacks to teaching freshman chemistry at Milliken Oil Drop Experiment.
No, not freshman chemistry, Peggy. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry about that. I wanted to do better than that, but maybe you're enjoying it. So, another cool thing you need is a towel to wipe up your mess. And this is another secret from the great Paul Van Allen. So how do you focus and set this up? So, I'm going to put my glasses on, number 1. Number 2, where does it fall? Right there. That's where I put the pencil. And then I'm looking through and I'm focusing, using focus peaking on the pencil. Now I got to let it calm a little bit. And gang, you cannot shoot when you see it. It's all about the timing. I'm watching the milk fall from the bag. So let's take a look. So you can see they're all a little bit different, right? So oh, look at that one, right? So I'm going to take hundreds. Oh, look at that one. I'm going to take hundreds of these over the afternoon. And you're going to get a couple dozen that are going to work, that you have to decide are the ones you want. All right, I'm going to change up the light now. Bring the blue light straight in and move the white light to the side a little bit. And just change it up. So that's how it's done. And you know what, gang? I'm going to make a couple hundred of these. And what will happen is that as the milk goes out of the bag, the pressure on it, the pressure is going to slow the drip down. Eventually I need to refill the bag. Don't spill it all over like I just did, but that's why we've got a towel, right? I hope you're going to have fun with this great science experiment. If you've got questions, you can call me, business hours at Paul's Photo, 310-375-7014. You can write to me, mark@paulsphoto.com. We're going to do another Be Creative tomorrow, number 180. This is cool for number 179 on Labor Day. I hope you guys have a little bit of fun this afternoon. Any questions or comments, Cheryl?
The chemistry teacher thinks it's really cool.
Ah, I love it. Thank
And
you.
Piper likes your shirt.
Oh, I'm glad. Thanks, Pipes. That's cool. Maybe you and I can be drinking Tusker together in Kenya. Wouldn't that be great, Piper? Awesome. All right, gang. Have a great day. Thank you very much. No more questions, Cheryl? Did I get it? Cheryl, do you think you could do this following the instructions I gave? Awesome. Thank you, Paul Van Allen, for the inspiration. Thank you all of you for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow for our next episode of Be Creative. We'll see you real soon. Thanks a lot, everybody.